Yes, you did make it, Sherry.
Oh my. Hey, Jerry.
Man, she gets there, boy. She doesn't let anybody get ahead of her in line. I like her spirit. Me. I'm first. I'm first. Oh my goodness. We had rain off and on all day long.
Well, I
And
heard we had a flood watch, but I don't know where.
well, we're on flood watch for sure through I forget what they said it like through next Wednesday or something, like a whole week.
No, this was in 3 hours.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't figured out all this weather stuff. All I know is it rained all day, and then there was a lull, and it was pleasant. I mean, it was still, of course, very humid, but it wasn't like hot. And then it stopped, and then around 4 o'clock, it got hot and steamy because everything was all wet. Ugh, not fun at all. So how you doing, Sherry? Are you improving like you would like? Are you doing the physical therapy yet, or are you still? I forgot what stage you were at. If you'd already started.
They come to her.
Oh, they come to her. Hello, that's cool. Well, it's hard for her to get around. You'll know how much you've improved when they say, "Okay, you got to come to us now. You got to come to us now. Forget all this catering to you." Well, as you can probably, well, yeah, I did some dyeing yesterday because I knew starting today we were going to get too much rain for too many days. So yesterday it was real sunny and warm. So I figured I had better go in there and do my dyeing. I didn't do eco printing, but I just did some dyeing. Hey,
Hey, Adria.
Elvis. Hi, Adria.
Hey, Elvis.
Elvis is plugging along too. She's doing good. She had her recovery too.
Hey, Gail.
Gail, let me go get my things I printed. What I did is I had a bunch of a little bit of leftover dyes, real dyes, fake dyes, all kind of dyes. So I got all my blues and greens together, and of course I don't know what color they're gonna look like on the camera. Probably look purple. Oh, it looks, well, that looks a little blue green. What does it look like to you guys? Blue, green? So what I did is I got my leftovers and I had some blue and some green, threw them in together. Didn't like the color all that much, so I threw in a little bit of gray because I wanted to tone it down a little bit. It was a little too bright for me, but I like how these came out. So this is sort of like a, I don't know what color you would call it. So this was one batch, and then I threw in something else. I don't remember what because the color was getting a little not so dark, and I ended up with these. Hey, Lynn. And then what did I do? Oh, this is one where I added the gray. So that's where that came in. So, and then I had some white butcher's paper where I was laying these down to halfway get the color out of it. So a
Hey,
lot,
Vivian.
so a lot went on that paper, and then I tapped it down with, I think this is tracing paper on a roll. Oh, you can't see it at all, but the green came on here. Oh, you can see it a little bit of the green.
Hey,
And
Lynn. Hey, Brenda.
so that's kind of cool. So I got a lot of different colors, and
Night, yeah.
who knows what they're gonna end up being. But oopsie. Well, I know what one's gonna end up being. Never mind. Uh, where is one of those? This was the paper that I patted them down on. So you can see that color is really pats down differently, doesn't it? Well, this I put this in the dye bath for about, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes, if that. And this it just got laid on, so you can see the difference. Big difference. Okay, so what I did is I went through my papers, my scrap papers, anything that has to do with, uh, nature, to go with the butterflies and the birds here, birds and the bees. So I have a pile of that I'll be drawing from. But what I decided to do on this first one, and I'm gonna apologize up front because I know I'm gonna confuse you guys because I've already confused myself. So I'm sure you're gonna be coming along for the ride of confusion. All right. So last month, the postcards that we did, obviously we did those together last month, but you guys have the kit this month, right? Where'd that go? Oh boy, here we go. I don't know why I keep losing everything. It's because I have too much stuff out. I have too much leftover junk to choose from. And now I can't even find what we did. Hold on. Yeah, I'm a mess. I don't even know where those postcards are now. You know I made them because you guys saw them. We
Oh,
made them.
yes, we did.
We made them together last month. I guess is the best way to put it. Oh, this one I thought I was halfway organized. Well, I have no idea. Oh, here they are. Hello. Hello. Right where I put them. See, I'm a little too organized here. Whoops, I don't want to show addresses. Okay, so we were together. We were together when we made these. Okay, so now the kit that you guys have is to make all of this stuff. Now, we already made these together last month. So you can go back to see how to make the cards because it's there. It is all there. So you don't have to make those particular cards together because you already saw how they were made. Then last week, because I have to get this month's out to Lynn, I started working on those, and that was the lorikeets, and we also did that together. I added a little bit to them from last we were together.
Hey, Janice.
Hi, Janice. Did I say hi to Brenda? I don't think so. So I haven't put the backs on these yet, but you guys saw some of what we were doing. All I've added is I put some stamps. I did some stamping on it just to give it a little more of a, whoops, authentic look to it. That's got, and the backgrounds, remember, I used my jelly prints that were left over. Lots of leftovers, because you know I got a lot. And then I'll just figure out which one I'm going to send, and which one I'm going to put in my journal. Whoops. Which I'll put in my journals. That. So you guys are with me for that. So kind of sort of what's happening here, guys, is when we used to do the traditional kits, you know, the kit went out and then that month we worked on that kit. Well, this is kind of going kind of sort of backwards because I'm figuring out what I want to do with my storyline and with my postcard. And then after I've got it all together, know what I'm doing, then I'm putting the stuff together. And that's what you'll be getting the following month. So you'll be seeing what we're doing with a lot of the stuff the month before. So like next month's we'll have the Laura Keats stuff and all the stuff we're doing with these. But what I did want to focus on tonight is a journal for this particular month. What I'm going to do is, you guys that were here that saw when we made the journal with the book covers, we did that in the fall, I think. And I really liked how they looked. I liked how they felt. They were just different. And I really enjoyed making those. So for this particular one, I'm not sure if I'll do it for all of them, but for the one for Corsica, or yeah, is it? Oh dear, people, what did I do? No, I think. Oh my gosh, hold on.
Oh no.
I told you I'm confusing myself, so I know you're gonna get confused. I gotta make sure which kid I took that out of because I may have messed up.
I don't think Brenda needs to worry about failing the exam because she'll send the teacher some kind of funky Tennessee leaf or something. And
Okay, no, I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm okay. So what I did, I'm using 5 book covers.
you
So
found, or are those different ones?
what's that?
You found them, or those are different ones?
No, I did
Uh,
not find them. These were leftover covers from, like, you know, sometimes the one of the front or the back is really falling apart and you can't use it at all. So these were a lot of like onesies that I had. Oh, onesies. So what I did, and you'll recognize what I did. So, for instance, this paper was in your pack. So I covered up one side of it. I kind of like this. I didn't want to cover it up. So that's one side. This was a scrap of something, I don't remember, left over from some other kit we did. And then this was also in the kit where it shows her in her wheelchair. And she was in there. She was that inspiration that I'm doing that storyline of the bird lady. So that was in there. And of course the red the red deer from Corsica, that was in there. I'm not sure if I'm going to cover this part or not. And this was also in there. And this was in there. So yeah. So that's an example of putting down the sheets on there to start off your book. Now, if you want to look, if you don't know what we're doing, which I'm sure you don't, um, we are replicating a book I did back, I think, I can't remember if that was September, October. Hold on one second. Uh,
of what year?
Last year.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was last year. Hold on. Let me see. And I'll give you the date. And then is Janice, and then Janice can and put it in there. Now what?
Freaking Adria got to be a smart aleck because Brenda's saying she needs to watch all of last month's sessions to figure out what's going on. And Adria said, well, last Thursday we spent 6 hours flipping through gel prints to find the perfect one, so you can skip that.
Okay, so this was November 12th, 2024. It is the flip of them done. Now we did them together, but this flips through the completed one. So if you want to know where we're heading, go back to November 12th, 2024. And Janice, I'm sure, is right now finding the link for you guys. I can't put a link in there. So that's what this is going to end up looking like. All right. So to give you another example of how I put these in. Okay, so I like the paper that was already on here, so I didn't cover it up. And so there's that. And this was a scrap from something else we did. There's that green again. There's this girl. That was a scrap I had of something else. Same. And then this was also in the kit. And instead of gluing down the paper, the deer, I'm going to make a pocket out of that that's going to go there. Now we're going to hinge all this together with fabric. You can use some heavy duty paper if you want, any number of things that you would like to use, but we used fabric last time. So we're going to do that again. Now the fabric's going to overlap here. So I'm going to wait to put the pocket after we've hinged it up with the fabric so I can lay it on top, or else the fabric's going to be laying over the pocket. So that's why that's not going to go in till later. So there's that. I'm going to make, I think, maybe around 3 of them or something. And so that's one of them. Where did my other one go? Like I said, summer scraps. This was, you got that in there. That was supposed to be an envelope. So instead of turning it into envelope, I just glued it onto the pages. Scraps. This is part of that big sheet of that she was on. That was
Yep.
all together. So that's what that is. And there's the girl again. This was also in the kit. I just cut it out and turned it into a little tuck spot or a pocket. I thought about the fabric after I'd already glued this one down, but I would have not glued her down if I'd remembered about the fabric. But it'll be okay. I won't cover it up too much. And then I just left that like that. That pocket will go somewhere, forget where. And then there's the green. There's the girl again. And then if you don't want to make the postcard, I cut out, this was what was going to be the postcard. I cut that out, and that can go somewhere. All right. So that is where we're going, people. That's the direction. If you want to follow and make yours that way, or if you just want to make a traditional journal, you've got the stuff to do it that way.
Hey, Joyce.
But I just really, really enjoy doing it like this. Okay, so this is going to be, these right here are going to be what's in the kit, right? Following the kit, the card, and the letter. Now, remember I told you I'm writing backstories for these 2 ladies, and I'm going off on little tangents about, like the bird lady and things like that. And I've been writing some stories. I've been having fun. So for that, I'm going to make some journals with these. and I'm going to make them. We've done them before. I don't remember what year. Don't ask me when. When did we do that, Rosemary? I have no idea. So these are those pendaflex. All right. So it would have been, a regular, and it goes up to about right here. I chopped it off. Right. So it's a regular size file folder, right? And, well, here it is, regular size file folder. But what I'm going to do is I cut this top flap off right here, cut it straight all the way across, and you end up with this size, which is the size, hold on, which is the size of the journals we've done in the past with the regular file folders. Now don't get confused, people, because all the stuff I'm showing you, we've already done it before. We're just kind of putting a little twist to it. But we've done.
Don't get confused, people. Don't
we've
get
done.
confused, people.
I'm just trying to give myself some confidence. so this is just this is like 8 3/4. It ends up, because
Good night, Lynn.
Good night, Lynn. Because I wanted it to be flush, with this top flap. So that's why that's the size it is. So, but you can do it any size you want. All right. And then what's going to happen is this part here, we're going to fold that in half. At least I am. And then, of course, half there. Now, I'm going to put a signature here and a signature in here. And it's going to have the storyline and the journaling that isn't included in the postcard. Remember, the sister's going all over the world finding the answer to these questions, and she's only sending back postcards. But there's all kinds of stuff going on that she can't write about because that's all she can do is send a postcard. So these are the stories that she's not including, but they're going to be included in these journals. Okay, so that is what's going on. So that let's just say, for instance, here is
here and there. Hang on.
So here is the that would be where the signatures would go. And then you have all these lovely pockets to put little doodads that she's collecting while she's wherever it is that she is. Okay, clear as mud, you guys. Didn't want to hit you with all that at once, but that's just the way it is. That is just the way it is. Whoops. Now this is with just a regular file folder. We've done that 100 times too. So if you want to do this and you don't have, this kind of file folder, then there's no reason why you can't do it with a regular file folder. And I know you guys have them. So it'll work. All right. I know, Brenda. Oh boy. Well, once we start doing it, it'll become clear. I just wanted to tell you what we're doing before we do it, because I watch a lot of ladies and they start a project and you have to sit there for like 2 hours until they're at the end, unless you want to go fast forward and go click on it. You don't know what they're making, so it doesn't really kind of make any sense, at least to me. It doesn't make any sense to me what they're doing. Well, what's it going to look like when you're done? So I'm trying to explain what all this stuff's going to look like, so that when they're actually doing it, well, then, you go, oh, yeah, I remember that. Oh, yeah, you got to do that before you do that. Oh, yeah, that's why. Okay. Oh, I need a drink. Hold on.
We all need a drink.
Now, you guys got all of those these journal pages, right? I forget how many I put in there. Well, I printed on one of them. So look how pretty. Look at that. It just
Wow.
came out so cool. So next month, um, I'm gonna print on some of them and leave some of them blank for you guys. But I just saw all these printed out so pretty, and so yeah, so you'll be getting some hummingbirds and some of the butterflies on the on this for the next one. For the next one. Okay, so all my scraps. Here's all my scraps. Okay, so for those of you that weren't around, I think all you guys were around when we made those, right?
Well,
Right?
Elvis thinks that she don't know if she was alive in November, but I know she was because she had her issue in September, so she was back on the mend.
Oh
So
yeah.
now she said crap, rain, tornado sirens went off
Oh no.
several times. Thunder back booming. Benny and I got to sprint to the basement. Be careful sprinting.
Don't sprint.
And Janice says, I know nothing.
Okay. So I have a bag here. I have a bag of scraps that are more heavy duty kind of stuff because that's what I need. I hope I have what I need. I like to use more like upholstery thick because if you remember, these things get flip flop back and forth, and you want a little bit of stability to it. And I think I can't remember if it was, let me see, if it was an inch, 2 inch. Let me kind of visualize what we did because I don't remember exactly. I left a gap of about, I left probably like about a quarter of an inch maybe. Yeah. So I left about a quarter of an inch to allow because I filled it up with a lot of stuff, so it was kind of thick when you folded it, and you don't want it to bind. So I would leave at least a quarter of an inch between these two. So if you leave a quarter of an inch and you want a good chunk to land on either side,
Hey, Tamar.
hey, Tamar, it would be at least an inch to an inch and a quarter strips. Okay. So I'm sure you got scraps all over the place that you can find. That's at least the length of your book and an inch wide. Not an impossible task. See, if I cut a piece of that, that would look cool somewhere. I like that color because it looks old fashioned. I love this, but look, you can't use it because it's just like, ugh.
Janice said she missed where we're supposed to prep 6 pieces of 8x4 cardboard.
These, what? 8x4 cardboard.
Those are
Are,
book covers.
oh,
I don't know.
huh? Hello. No, I mentioned at the beginning that these are book covers. So whatever book covers you have and what size, and they don't even have to be the same size as each other because these almost are, but I remember the other one, they weren't. And it looked pretty cool when they weren't the same size. So don't worry. Just get 5 book covers or 6 or 4, whatever number you want. And based on scraps you have and the stuff I sent you, Just cover them. Just glue them down. Woohoo! Just glued down. And now we're going to start the binding. I didn't think you'd want to sit here for an hour and a half and watch me glue all these, papers down. And then again, maybe you would. I don't know. Oh, this would look cool too. Ooh, almost exact size. Okay, let's think about that one. Oh, that looks kind of old-fashioned-y. I like it. That might be too bright. Yeah, too bright. Never know. A little bright, but maybe.
Are you watching Seven Women and a Murder?
You talking to me?
Um, Richard, you there with her?
I don't know when you're talking to the ladies and when you're talking to me. Don't be so sassy. Ooh, I like that. No.
It's called Seven Women and a Murder on Netflix.
Ooh, I'll watch it. Unless it's gory. I don't like gory murders. I just
No,
like.
I think it's stupid.
Oh. Oh, well then I really should watch it then. I wish that is so pretty. Can't use it.
You didn't have an orthopedic surgeon do your Achilles tendon?
Oh, this is my favorite fabric. That might be my last piece. I don't think that'll work. We'll see. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Some of these that really shred, you gotta just leaves too much. You have to probably use the pink and shears, I'm guessing. Although I do like the strings all over the place. The pink and shears might make it look too. I don't know if I like it with the pink and shears. Oh yeah, I can rough it up. It just isn't so. So. Everybody's stuff went out that needed to go out. There's nothing pending.
Did everybody pay up?
Yeah.
Where's Linda? Did I
Uh-oh.
miss a? Did I miss a?
I don't know. I didn't go look.
I will be late. We are out to dinner.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought she was going to be in trouble for sure. Okay, ooh, I like those colors together. Okay, so we're going to glue these down. And I use fabric tack for this because, you know, ooh, which way looks prettier? I don't know. Ooh. The back side sometimes on upholstery fabric is prettier than the right side, I must admit. Hmm. I have another piece. I'll do it the flippy flop. One side on one, on the other one I'll flip it over. And I need some new fabric tack. I got, I think, like a quarter left here and less than a quarter left there. I think this is my last one. I had bought a whole bunch. They had a sale like over a year ago, and I got the whole box. I think there was 12 of them in there.
Whoa.
Yeah. So 12 of them lasted me a little over a year. So I use like one a month. And double check everything's right side up. I've done that before. Glue it all down and one's up and one's down. Oh, very frustrating. Very frustrating. Oh man, it's not even coming out yet. See, if you come up with a strong glue like this glue, but not be so hard to get it out of the bottle.
Well, you should have stored it upside down.
I don't like to do that because when you open it, it comes out like a volcano, and you end up it's everywhere. So
Even when it's that low?
yeah, it just bubbles out. Because that's when I've tried it is when it's low. Because I don't have a problem when it's there's fuller. Oops. And if you don't want to put a full strip, you can put the strips across this way, but that seems to take up a lot more space that way.
Ooh, Adria got a used cricket today.
Hello. Good luck in figuring it out. Well, she's probably already computer literate, unlike myself. If I felt confident, I'd have one.
She thinks now she's going to be a total soccer mom, putting decals on everything, wiener dogs everywhere. What is that noise?
Okay, after that's dry, then I will cut that.
She watches the most annoying crap on TV, I swear to God.
You can handle it.
I cannot.
You can just tell yourself you can.
I cannot.
Tell yourself you can. That's got to be the front. I shouldn't have put that there. That's okay. That's got to go on the back. So, yeah, it needs to separate. I need to separate that. Okay, okay. We're okay. We're okay.
Oh, you don't have to put it on that side, do you?
What?
The fabric?
On what side?
On the side with the bird lady.
I got to put it across the whole thing.
On both sides?
How am I going to connect them? Yeah, how am I going to connect them?
Well, I just don't know.
Well, that's why you're asking. That's okay. If you don't know, you ask. How else would you know?
Yes, do that, Adria. I'll put it right on her forehead.
Maybe I'll put that right there. How about that? Maybe.
No, I think you need some kind of
What?
purpley grayish
Purplish gray.
eco dyed something that you
I
had.
don't have anything.
I thought you had that purple gray.
Purple gray what?
I
What are
don't
we?
know.
Purple gray what?
Purple gray fabric.
I do?
I don't
Let me
know.
go check. I might.
Thought you did. I thought you showed us some. You said you put some gray in it. Hey, Jennifer Jane.
No, that was paper.
Oh,
Were you watching? I don't think you were watching. But I may have some of my dye stuff here. You know, from way back when, the natural dye stuff. I might have some of the logwood, maybe. Oh dear. Oh, I don't have no fabric for that. Let's see.
well, that's not big enough.
No, when I said I have scraps, I mean it. I use all my stuff up. Well, let's see. I think they're all too short.
Oh man.
Look at that. They're all well. They're all too short. Okay, I have. Oh, Sapping wood. No. Mm-mm. Where'd that go? No fabric. Lace, but no fabric. That fits. What the heck is this? This is, I don't know what it is. No idea. But let's use it. Let's just do it. I need an inch. Start this one.
Oh, Janice liked the very first blue stuff.
This doesn't shred so much, so I won't. Should I put the same color on both sides?
I don't know. She said never mind.
Come on, people. Or maybe we'll put
Hey,
that
stop
right,
that.
right there.
Get mad and go in the other room. I don't care.
What was it
Oh,
doing?
run to the other room. Mama, she fussed at me.
Because when these are closing and opening, you won't see. Well, you will. Never mind. Never mind.
All right, Brenda, be careful.
What's Brenda doing? Going out in the storm?
She's been sitting in the auditorium at the church waiting for vacation Bible school to be over. Now she's got to go find her granddaughter and go home.
Oh.
No, I'm yelling at the dog. I don't think I ever went through menopause,
Mm.
or I don't think if I did, it didn't affect me.
It might have affected Betty.
No. Hey, Carla.
It didn't affect me. Yeah, well, ask Betty. Oh, well, there's another one of these pieces, but it's not. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't have hot flashes, and I had one hot flash, one, and I called an ambulance.
Did he laugh at you?
Mm-mm.
Did you think like you were having a heart attack or something?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, the first time you have one, you don't know what it feels like. It's scary.
but when they got there, they said that my potassium was very low too.
That what?
That my potassium was very low too.
Oh.
So it was a combination of the two. But other than that one time,
Susan, it doesn't fit. Look, I have the when I did the linen. Oh, I loved when I did that. I forgot I had some scraps of that. I'm gonna use that somewhere. Okay, so we'll put this here. Put that to maybe I don't know. Oh, I gotta use some of that. I might just patch that up and put it on there. Doesn't have to be one continuous piece. Okay, so I'm finding some of my stuff.
Yeah, see, I never had night sweats. I never had the bitchiness.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Never lost my drive. So maybe it's because I didn't, well, I don't know.
I wonder if childbirth has anything to do with it.
That's what I was thinking, but Janice, I've been bitchy on my life, so it didn't end up doing menopause.
Oh. But see, I never had children. And I didn't still. The only thing I got, which nobody tells you about, I had no idea that's what it was about until the doctor explained to me. But, oh, that's a little too. Woohoo. Well, maybe somewhere along the line. I'll just put it out just in case. Um, the leftover piece. Oh, I already have another piece over there. Never mind. It's a sensation you get on the inside of your mouth, and um, it's just so hard to explain. It feels like your tongue is swollen and it's pulsating, like it's vibrating, and then in the top part of your mouth vibrates. I know it sounds stupid,
No, it don't sound stupid. It sounds very interesting. But
but when it does it like all the time, it it oh, yeah.
I think so, Adria.
Okay, let me stop hauling stuff out and let's just start gluing before I got three others to do. So we'll be here forever like usual.
I remember my mama had to take some kind of estrogen pill.
Yeah, a lot of women do. Yeah, very very common.
You always walk in on something, Allie. Something that you always have to go have a private talk with your mama about after the stream.
I hope you don't tell your mom where you get all these ideas from. She'll say, "Stop listening to those ladies. What is wrong with you?" Anyway, I went through that for almost 2 years. It was crazy. But I guess in comparison to what other people go through, I guess I can't complain.
I know, but we need to talk about something else because there's so many comments that are just going to fly out of my mouth with just what you said, and I need to not say nothing. Hey, APG, greetings.
It was a test, Susan. I think you passed.
Who's my mama's friend?
What?
Carla said, "How's your mama's friend?" My mama's got so many friends. She's got the floozy across the hall.
She found a new boyfriend?
No, this lady is just a lot of talk.
Oh.
She was born in Beverly Hills or Hollywood, and she's just very flirty and she's always writing notes to the Mexican cook because he's her boyfriend. And my mama's just like, the church lady. If she just knew how silly she looked doing that. And then she's got her best friend down the hall. And then she called me today. We're having our resident, no, that was yesterday. We're having our resident council meeting. Can you remember what it was I was griping about so I can tell? She wins all the money games too. I don't know what's up with that.
You should have her buy you a lottery card, a ticket.
I mean, they get fake money, but
Hey, luck is luck. Maybe do it with some real money.
yeah, for real. But then they get to spend their money every month at the country store.
You sound a little jealous.
Mm-mm.
No, you don't like to go to the store. I forgot.
No. What is that pink lid on the glue? Because she lost her lid.
I lost my lid. That's just one of those little finger things for doing hot glue. It works good on there because it's silicone, right?
APG said that's working okay.
Yep. I mean, it doesn't close. Obviously, doesn't close it tight, but yeah, it works.
It don't matter. She's out.
I saw this little video of this dog. He was a Rottweiler, and you guys might have seen it. I forget if it was, I forget where I saw it. TikTok, Facebook. I don't remember where. I need to clean this a little bit. The dog, the lady is playing a message on the phone from the daycare of the dog, and like I said, the dog is a Rottweiler, and she's playing back the message to the dog, and his expressions are just crazy because the lady is saying the dog, works plays well with the other animals, but he has a problem because all he wants to do is hump everybody. And when she says that, he opens his eyes real big, like, who, me?
I've seen those where they act like they're talking and they'll say like their favorite words and things. And the dog would look over and go, yeah, yeah. Oh, you going to the park? Yeah, yeah.
And it is so funny because she says he's very sociable, but some of the other dogs don't like.
Sophie.
And he's always humping everybody. And his eyes get like, whoa, me? I don't think that was me.
Janice said, turning his head back and forth. She saw it. It's cute.
It is cute.
Oh, look what time it is already.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Sherry. APG said, hey, it's natural to hunt. Hey, APG. Hey, Janice. Hey, Sally, Fern, and Ruth. Hey, 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 Carla. Hey, Janice. I said, hey, Janice. Hey, Allie. That's true. It should have been my clue. Hey, Annie Mame. Haven't seen you in a month of Sundays, wherever you are.
I thought she was here last week.
And Lana like a Donna. And Ada. And CJ. Pinky. And Linda. Wherever you are eating dinner.
Hope it's good.
Hey, Adria. Ooh, my dinner was good. I had shawarma.
Yeah, what?
Hey, Elvis. She's back out of the dungeon. That's good. And Deli. Hadn't seen Deli in a while. If it's cooled down, babe. It was still hot when I got my second helping. Yes, seems we did lose Deli.
I wonder what happened.
I don't know. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh.
Sounds dangerous. Where's the other one? Oh, here it is. Okay, so if I want, okay, how's this gonna go? If I want that to be the back, that means that has to go like that. Okay. I always do that wrong. Okay. We can put that there. That'll work. That'll work. Just straighten it up a little bit. It's a little bit on the wonky side.
I know Ann's been missing. Gail had to leave. Hey, Gail. Gail had to leave because she had a headache.
She didn't want to talk about menopause no more.
No, I have not. They look like they had too much pepper in them. Shawarma, you were asking. It's like a. It's like a Middle Eastern dish. It's a. It's got all those Middle Eastern spices on it.
I'm surprised you ate it, or you didn't eat. Did you eat it?
Yeah, I made it.
Oh, you made it. Never mind. You made it, and you don't know what was in it. The name of your spices. Come on.
No, because the spices were already there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Never mind. Thought you had
yeah.
to buy it individually.
I don't know what it is, but it's. I know it's got like ch- what's that stuff that's orange that's good for you?
Turmeric.
Yeah, turmeric, and it's got lots of garlic.
Mm.
But I don't know what all's in there because they don't tell me.
Mm-hmm. It's probably got basil and
No, no basil.
No.
No. I don't even know how to spell it. Okay, here you go. It's got um oh, and a few other. I think it's got like just a hair of cinnamon because I don't normally like cinnamon.
Yeah, they cook with savory dishes with a lot of cinnamon.
Yeah,
Paprika.
yeah, paprika.
Yeah.
Um, like I said,
This
lots of
this
garlic.
stuff called MACE.
Um,
We cook a lot with that.
cinnamon, paprika, cumin, garlic. That stuff that you said. Ground coriander, garlic powder, turmeric, cardamom,
Ah,
salt,
the
and
cardamom.
black pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, it's shaping up, guys.
Yes. Carla said the girl holding the two bows looks like the book cover for Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil.
The hoodoo and what? Oh,
Carla said mace is the butter shell of nutmeg. Outer,
oh, I
not
didn't know
butter. Outer.
that. I didn't know that.
So I guess you grind it.
Yeah, because they do cook a lot with nutmeg too, so that stands to reason. Very good. All right, so now we do this side.
Is that her boyfriend or just somebody?
I'm gonna say it's your boyfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll probably come. He'll come in later in the series. He'll come in later. All right.
Hey, 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 Brenda, see you tomorrow. Be careful.
Be careful. So, I don't know why my head itches. It's not like it's dirty. Hmm. We want one of these back here. A little bright over here. Darken it up a little bit. Over there. Or one of these. Yeah, that might darken it up nice.
I tell you what, at Sam's, over in the, like where they have um like the meats and the
Mhm.
salads and the potato salad and stuff.
Mhm.
They have these it looks like a big butter bowl,
Mhm.
and they have like um herb garlic butter steak bites, and then they have these chicken breast bites, and I want you to know those are the best. It takes you like 5 minutes to cook them up in a pan.
Mm.
And the steak is so tasty and tender. And the chicken, Betty made mashed potatoes and the chicken bites last night. And then today, well, she made a salad too, but I didn't eat it. So I ate my salad today and I cut up some of those chicken chunks in there. That was the best chicken I ever tasted.
And you are picky weird chicken.
Yep. Very good though. Very easy. Hey, Wendy.
Sounds cool. I need to go get these sharpened. And I only cut fabric with these, but
Huh.
I've never had them sharpened. And I forget how long I've had them.
Are they googie googie?
No, they're not the Guggenheim.
Okay.
They're Wiss or Weiss.
But you have to send them off, don't you?
Oh, there's a guy down the street that does them.
Oh, okay.
He does all kinds of blades. Richard takes the lawnmower blade to him. He does scissors and everything. Okay, so I think that's gonna go.
Man, Diddy's just done for.
Really? I have to
Mm-hmm.
follow. I just wait for you to fill me in.
I don't know if it was his finance guy. I think it was. They had him on the stand yesterday, and of course you can't. They don't.
Televise it.
Yeah, they don't televise it. So there's like people who run out of the courthouse on break time, and they'll do like a
Yeah,
quick live or something, or
yeah.
then later they'll have the transcripts. But the prosecutor asks his finance guy. He says, "Did you ever see him um, beating on women?" And he said, "No, no." And he said, "Did he ever do anything, you know, that he shouldn't have been doing with finances?" And he's like, "No, no." And he said, "Do you think Mr. Combs is a good man?" And he said, "Oh, well, uh." He's like, "Is the question hard? Do you consider him to be a good man?" And he couldn't answer.
Oh my god,
Like,
that's pretty bad. Uh,
yeah. I mean, they got so much stuff on him. It's not even funny.
but all the stuff that they're bringing out, does it really have anything to do with what they're actually charging him with?
I think they got him today on Rico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you hear all this salacious stuff, but that's not even what they're charging him with. So it's
Well,
like,
but
wait
didn't
a
some of it
minute.
have to do with what he did to Cassie, where he was dragging her down the hall
That's
and
not what he's being with. That's my point.
oh,
Yeah, that's the odd thing. All these people are coming up saying these horrendous things about him, which is horrible, but that's not what he's being charged with. Okay, let's put some glue down. Let's put some glue right there. Right there.
Elvis said, "So, as you know, I'm not normal, probably already asked, but the question is,
Yes.
do we do this book and add pages with each monthly kit?"
That's kind of sort of up to you guys because I'm making individual ones each time. If you choose not to do this, then you could just make a traditional journal and be, like each signature could be from each one, and don't sew them in yet so you'll know how big you want your spine to be, and then just keep doing that. Yes, you could do that in here, but that's not what I'm going to do. But you could very easily do that.
You're going to be here at 8:30 Friday morning. It's going to take them 6 hours to do this generator.
Hook you up.
Yeah.
6 hours.
Hmm.
Wow.
Well, they have to plumb the gas,
Mm-hmm.
run the electricity,
Yep.
do the pad.
Now, all that work they're doing, how long is that guaranteed for?
5 years.
Oh, okay. That's good.
And then you can buy the maintenance kits on Amazon for like $60.
Mm-hmm.
Comes with the oil and the filter and the spark plugs and the, or you can have them service it twice a year. But you gotta keep oil in case, the power goes out and it runs 24 hours. Then you gotta top off the
Mm-hmm.
oil.
That
I
makes
don't know.
that makes sense.
Man, every time I go to the door of the refrigerator to get ice, here comes Sophie. It's right there and she waits for me.
She knows what she likes.
But she likes her ice after I pour the tea over it.
Oh, talk about spoiled. Sheesh.
Well, that way it don't stick to her tongue
Oh,
and it's
I didn't
smoother
that.
and it has a little extra flavor bump on it.
Oh, that doesn't tear. These big scissors, because I cut so many things with them, it's hard to cut fabric because they're not sharp enough for fabric. I have a lot of things I need to sharpen.
That's the one Janice like.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna do it, Janice. We're just doing it on the other side.
No, I don't buy them popsicles because I heard. Well, I have inside dogs, but um, I heard that you really shouldn't um lower their inner body temperature when they're hot or something, because then they don't pant. Or I don't know. I can't remember what I read about that. But I only have one that likes ice. Sophie's the only one. But I see people who take um treats and stuff and put them in a bowl full of water and freeze them so they can play with it?
When they're outside, Richard puts ice cubes in their water, and they'll like chomp at the ice cubes. They don't. Ours don't like take him and chew on them. Our other dogs did, but these two goofballs, they just kind of play with them for a few seconds and then just drink the water. Oh gosh, I got to remember to order some of this glue. This is getting ridiculous. I hope it's on sale. That's how I got it last time. I know it looks like I'm putting a lot, but I'm not. It's not coming out. Oops, see that gushed out over here? I'll clean it up after it dries. It's easier to clean if you let it dry. Ooh, that's a little crunchy.
Yeah, see, I don't know what it is, um, Elvis, but yeah.
This is a little thick, guys.
Well, Adrian, I mean, Allie, you train the dog. Train it, feed it, teach it tricks, give it treats.
Okay, that's better. Oopsie. Don't do that when it's not dry. You're going to have a mess, just like I did. Don't do that. Ugh. Yeah, I need to get new glue because it's just going everywhere except for where I want it to. Okay.
Elvis likes this look, Rosemary.
Yay! Thank you. They come out so cool when it's all done. All right, let me see if this other one works any better. This one, I don't know why. It's just gotten so globby and thick.
You know, for my washing machine that was fried, it sure has washed a lot of clothes in the past couple of weeks.
I bet. Oh gosh, I'm having troubles. I can't even get this off.
Ugh.
Come on. Oh, okay, here we go.
Yes, they finally fixed it, and it wasn't even what the guy said it was. I had those people change out that computer 3 times, 4 times. And then here comes this little 5 foot nothing little Mexican guy, older man. It's the lock. It's the lid lock. I said, what? It's the lid lock. Safety feature because it has to be locked. And if it no lock, it won't let you set your washer. Or if it comes unlocked, it will turn your washer off. I said, whatever, dude. Order the lid lock and put the computer on back on order. Sucker
How
give
many
up.
things did they fix? It didn't need fixing.
Huh?
How many
No,
things
they
did?
kept fixing the same thing.
Oh,
You know the part at the top where all the buttons and all of that
mm-hmm.
main computer thing, they changed that 3 times.
Oh my goodness.
See, mine has to have a lid lock because it's so deep and it has no agitator in it. So if Betty pissed me off, she will fit in there perfect. Time for a bath, little girl.
Mine's the same way too. It's got a lock and it's very deep. I can barely touch the bottom.
We can't unless we. I can if I tiptoe. Betty's feet come up off the ground.
Mm.
Yes, it agitates, but it doesn't have an agitator. I don't know how it does it.
Well, the whole thing spins as opposed to the center thing spinning. It spins.
Yeah,
The basket spins.
yeah. Because that's the first thing it does. It goes thump thump to see if everything is balanced before
Yeah,
it'll even start.
yeah.
Yeah, Allie, you can't lid lock. You can't look because it lid locks. Ours, you can if you shine a light down, you can see through the lid.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's like a smoky colored.
Oh.
Yeah, we have a step stool in there for Betty, and that's what the dude had to use to get in it.
Okay, I'm not going to be able to close this one until it's dry because I had to use that other glue. So I can't do those flippy floppy right now. Yeah, I'll put this in the front.
Yeah, but those front loaders used to stink. He said they finally fixed that. They have this mechanism that whenever it's done, it has a way to keep the door open or something so that,
Circulation.
yeah,
Yeah, because they were, yeah,
that was horrible when those first came out.
yeah.
But the man said if you can buy a washer that don't have all the bells and whistles and get it as plain as you can get it, it'll last a whole lot longer.
Mm-hmm. That's true about most things.
Well, I mean, that's like, you used to be able to add more water and you could, you know, lift the lid and then you could push your finger in that little hole with the lid open and watch it do its thing. And you could stop it when you wanted. You could get the lid open.
I got so many threads on me.
Well, that upholstery
I look like
fabric.
I look like a dust mop. I'm wearing black. Okay, let's see if I can.
Yeah, Janice, if you get one of those, don't do laundry without a bra on. Can you imagine calling 911 about that? I got my tit in the ringer. Please come quickly.
And don't close the lid. I'll be
That'd be
okay.
worse than having to call 911 when you're in the shower, Janice. Yeah, she told me you were using a laundry service. Very nice. Have you heard about that base power company?
Base?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh, maybe it's just in Texas. So like it comes with a they put a box in your yard and it comes with a battery backup.
Mm-hmm.
So like if the power goes out for at least 24 to 36 hours, you have power.
Hmm.
And it's only like 200 something dollars a year. And you get your power to them and it's a lot cheaper.
So I have to let that backside dry before I can woo, close it up and open it up. Trim all these little pieces on the top and the bottom down. I think I'm gonna like it. This is a little close. I cut it a little too small, I think, but we'll see. If it is, I'll just put a little piece of ribbon on top of it. Keep it down. And this fabric right here was, I think, too thick. So don't go too thick. This is almost like, you know, thick canvas. All the rest are okay, but that one's a little too thick, I think, because when I fold it, see, it doesn't lay flat. So if you want to use thick stuff like this, your gap has to be wider to allow it to fold on top of each other. Otherwise, I think we're okay. Yeah, glue all over too. Let me see if I can trim these without causing problems. It took forever just to glue these things down, guys. Okay, so we'll let that dry. And then you could make your postcards or write your letters or whatever. You got your 2 postcards to make, your 2 letters to make. And you can decide where you're going to want to make pockets and where they're going to go.
You could make a postcard waterfall.
Yeah. Put that there maybe. Not sure yet where my pockets are going to go. I made them for a certain spot, but they may go somewhere else. I may change my mind.
Did you know Honey Boo Boo had a baby?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was a baby. How old is she now?
She moved to Colorado with her boyfriend Draylon, and she's going to college for nursing.
Maybe I'll put that there. Maybe. Ooh, too bright. Anyway, so that's that for that one. Let me put this up over here somewhere. Let that dry. Okay, so we gather up these scraps.
See, you couldn't do that on these elves because you can't get the lid open.
I still have the other 2 books to do. We're going to go look for some other fabric later on tonight. Or else I might have to use the same ones, which doesn't matter. But I'd like to find something different. See, these are too thick. Don't use real thick upholstery. It won't, unless you make the gap really big. Then it'll work.
That's why you don't get rid of all your upholstery. I mean, all of your fabrics.
Yep. You're always going to find some use for all this stuff. Okay. Oh, okay. Ooh, I got a little bit of my indigo. And a little bit of my pomegranate. And this is the marigold.
I can't believe you have marigold left.
The only thing I have was the cheesecloth I did.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it. Yeah, that's it. And this little piece.
That was the first one.
Yeah. I'd like to do that again, actually. Whoa, hello.
Well, I don't know, Elvis, if he is. I know he has some legal troubles. That's why they were worried about him not being able to move to Colorado.
She married a hoodlum?
No, she didn't marry him.
Oh.
Sins of the past.
Okay. This over here.
Lori Vallow told that judge because she was sick yesterday and she couldn't go to court. And they sent a note to the judge saying that um, whatever was wrong with her, there was no reason that she shouldn't be able to make it to court. So in court today, he was saying something about it, and she said, "Excuse me, Judge, can we please redact this, or because HIPAA and my private medical is not
Oh, here we go.
for the public and for da da da." So they had to have a sidebar or whatever's wrong with her. I don't know.
So get all your scraps out, guys. I don't know when we played with these. I don't know what month we did these. These are leftovers.
What are they?
Huh?
What are they?
Just little like botanical.
Oh, that's been a long time.
These right here. Well, you guys know I don't throw nothing away. So, and then a while back, I found these. I don't even remember doing these, but these will work in these journals. I've got some. I found some butterfly stuff and some flowers. I don't know where these come from. I don't. I mean, these are like from a long, long time ago because I don't remember them at all. Another butterfly book. Envelope. And I tried to look to find these in my files so I could print them out. I can't find them. I don't know. I don't know. I better really hunt because these would look cute in the journals. And these are supposed to be some pockets. Oops. Another envelope. Card. And another envelope. All that I found the other day. And going, whoa, when did I make those? Oh, and this too. Oh no, I made this out of a paper. I know this isn't a printout. This was a paper I had. Yeah, this is pretty too. This was a freebie. You know how sometimes the websites will, somebody's website, they'll give you a freebie.
Mm-hmm.
And I got this a long time ago. I can't, the website now says, what is that, 407 or 409, whatever it is that it says when it's not even in use
Yeah.
anymore. And I got this there, and I've just sized it down into different sizes. This is all part of that same page. When it was on the smaller side, that's part of it. Then I just blew that part up, and I think this was part. I think it was 2 pages, and then I made this one bigger. It's part of the same. Whoops, where'd she go? This lady right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just blew this one up. Oh, and see, here's this. I blew this up for that.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah. Oh, and there she is again. And I really went crazy making her all different sizes. That's the original. I think that's the original size. But anyway. So I found that. I'd forgotten all about those. This was from a long time ago. So I just put all of these together that I thought one way or another might fit in, to what we're doing. You never know. You just never know. Like the bird lady, she could actually be the bird lady because she was like on a sideshow, and this one looks like she's at a circus or something. At least that's what it looks like to me. Who knows? Anyway, fun stuff. I know you guys have a lot of stuff going on. Okay, so I'm pooped, and that's it for me tonight. I'm gonna go and hunt for some fabric for these. I gotta order me some glue
Oh,
for sure.
with
Uh,
a good price.
huh?
With a good price.
I hope so. I can't be choosy. I'm out. I don't think I have any more at all. Nope, I don't have any more. I might actually have to go to the store and get some because I cannot.
No.
I may not be able to wait. I don't live right next door a distribution center like some of you people. I
Who
actually
said?
have to wait for my stuff. Johnny,
Uh,
she orders something in before she pushes send. Ding dong.
you can get 4 for $34.99 at Amazon.
$34
Okay, well,
for
5 for
four. Oh my gosh. That's not cheap. Okay, the last time I bought it not on sale, I think it was 11 or $12. But when I got that big old thing, they ended up costing like $7 each. So that's why I grabbed it because I knew I would use it. So,
well, they
yeah.
have Super Fabritech.
Really? What the heck is this?
Beacon Super Fabritech Permanent Fabric Adhesive. And they have mini Fabritechs. Fabrifix.
Let's see, is that going to bend? Oh, yeah, it's bending good. That one's bending good. Still, as it gets glued. This is when it's going to give me the problem.
What size bottle is that?
Um, 8 ounce.
Let's see what this says. Hmm. Still high.
Yep.
Maybe I need to put Fabri-Tac in bulk. Maybe you can get you $100. Woo!
Now, see, guys, these books are not the same size, right? I told you up and down, wide, it doesn't matter. So when you fold it up, look how cute this ended up doing, like a little, I didn't even plan that. Look how cute that looks.
Well, that makes them $8.33 a piece.
Oh, okay.
Fabri-Tac, quick drying, 8 ounce 12 pack for $100.08.
I've looked, Janice, my Walmart costs more than the Amazon.
And they have them in stock.
Hmm. 1104. Okay, I'll go double check because I might have to grab one to get going here.
You should be able to get it same day, next day.
I don't though. About the quickest I get anything is 2 days. And what's cool about this, you guys, is if you say, "Oh, I think I need one more," you just add one more. Just get yourself some fabric and another book and put it there, and you're all set to go. Hmm. All right, ladies, I pooped. I've had a long day. I'm gonna guys let you go. I don't want to start something new. I'm too tired. It's a hard job gluing. Oh, my day was busy all day today. I'm tired from the day, not from this. And then what
Elvis said
happens?
it's cute. She's copying you.
What's that?
Elvis said it's too cute. I'm copying you.
Yes,
Love,
good, good, good,
love the
good.
picture on the front.
Yeah, and I left that little gap because there's blue there, but I think on one of these I did the whole thing. I think, yeah, I just put it on the whole cover, but I liked the blue on here, so I left it. This was just a yicky old ugly pea green, so I covered it up. Alrighty, guys, I will see you tomorrow, and we'll proceed on the book. Yay! All right, guys, see you tomorrow night.
All
Take
right.
care, all you guys in the line of the storms.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're supposed to get them almost the whole week. All right, good night, everybody.
Good night.